Am I the science guy? Bam, bam, bam. Okay, sorry. I thought that would be clever to do. Um, so I'm gonna do the little balloon experiment. I actually already blew up my balloon. It's festive. Um, and then I just am still going to put the salt and pepper on the plate, mix them up. I'm not really sure how much. I did have these beforehand. I did not get them for the experiment, but they're cute. I don't know. I'm assuming they have to be equal, but let's see. Make sure it's mixed really well. Alright. So I kind of already started thinking about the experiment a little bit, about what it's going to do. And since we were talking about ions and charges and electrons and everything, I'm assuming that I know like static is usually positive charge, so I know that by shaking it, I'm going to create a positive charge on the balloon. What I wasn't quite sure of was if one of these would be negative or positively charged. I know that sodium chloride's I thought was equal, so I wasn't sure about that. I haven't looked it up yet because I figured it would be better to go through the experiment and see. But so I figured I'll try to charge it. Okay, it seems to be working. If I had to I was going to predict, and I actually was going to assume that it was the salt, like I said, because for some reason I thought it was a neutral charge, but then I was like, maybe sodium chloride is negative. So that was my prediction, but I saw in the rubric already, or in the description of it, that the pepper is going to be risen. So we'll just see if it works first, I guess. It's pretty cool. Okay, so definitely the pepper has stuck, come out from the plate. Um, the only thing that I could think of that it would, if it's not the charge thing, which I don't think it is, because I feel like that doesn't really make sense. I feel like most things have a neutral charge at base. Would be that pepper's like a lot lighter than salt. So like there's some, it looks like there's some salt on here as well. I can't tell if maybe it's just picking up pepper because it'd be lighter, but that's like what my guess is going to be, is that it's just because it's lighter. But that's pretty cool. I didn't think it was going to work, honestly. Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm answering all the other questions. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like I said, I think that it definitely required the charge of the balloon. I think that when the static charges, it becomes positive. Um, and then, like I said, I still had some confusion probably at the beginning about whether or not this had the salt and pepper actually had a charge, but I don't think so. I think that they're kind of just neutral baseline, but probably from this creating the charge, like it also, I noticed that it was like way stickier at the bottom of the balloon than at the top, which is where I was kind of rubbing it mostly. So I don't know if it's just like that happens to be where the positive, or I guess like where the electrons are getting pulled from, is because this is such a positively charged thing that these electrons are getting attracted to it, and it's causing that. I think that's like kind of creating that energy to have it come up to it, if that makes sense. um, And then I think, like I said, that they probably both would have worked because it looks like there was like a little bit of salt on here. And if that is the case, then I would say it's definitely just because the pepper is so much lighter, which is still pretty cool. Um, but I definitely did not know that. I didn't know that this was gonna work so quickly either, but that was pretty cool. And I definitely think it has to do a little bit with the weight of the pepper and the salt, as well as the fact that this was so positively charged that it created that static electricity that probably drew the electrons. I'm assuming that it would be from that. So, all right, I guess I'll find out. All right. And I hope you liked the music too. I figured it'd give you a good laugh. All right, but have a good night. Thank you.